What's up, everybody? It's Nick from Talk About It Outdoors. Hey, I'm gonna do a gear dump on my turkey vest real quick for you guys. I want to give you all the stuff that I've manufactured on it myself. It's an old vest. I've had it probably, I don't know, probably 15 years or more. It's an old NWTF vest. I guess it was just made by Mossy Oak. I don't really know who it was made by. The tag just says Mossy Oak Apparel. So it had sleeves on it at one time. You could unzip the sleeves. It was real thick through the top, and I made it my own this year. I wanted to sleek it down. The seat is a little thick. I made this seat a couple years ago. I added extra padding in it, so it's very helpful to have. It's a little bulky on the back. I wish I had something smaller, but it's no big deal. I can take it on and off if I need to. The biggest problem with it is traveling. Like when you put it in your bag and you get on the airplane, it just takes up so much room because I made it so thick. But let's get into it. First and foremost, I did delete this year. I took the straps completely off of it, off the sides here. So it's not the wide shoulder straps anymore. I actually purchased these claw. These are actually for a duffel bag. Some people buy them for the gunsling, but it's the rubber straps that you see. I actually integrated those in there. So real quick, before I put it on, let's start with the back of it. I don't know how well you can see this. I got a couple different angles going here. But what I did was, on the back of this, I took one of the sleeves off that comes with it. Like I said, this thing had sleeves. You could unzip it around the sides. When you unzipped it around the sides, the whole sleeve would come off. I never used those. So what I did is I took one of these sleeves and I sewed it in the back of the vest. I'm trying to get it so you can see. So I sewed it right along the back, so it'll be right against your back. And the reason I done that is I wanted a place for my bladder, for my water bladder for traveling. Not so much as around here, but I might try it out and see. So I sewed it all three sides. I sewed it up at the top so it was small so it wouldn't slosh around in there. And I also took some paracord. You can see right there. I took the paracord and sewed in there so you can wrap it around the top of that bladder to also hold that so it doesn't fall down in the bottom of it. And then I also, the bladder comes with a regular standard blue hose. You can buy this protective liner off. I just found it on Amazon. It's like hose protector or something. I chose to go with the army green, and it fits over it perfect. You take the bottom side of the bladder off, pull the bladder out here, and on the bottom side you undo the hose. You basically snap the hose off. It comes apart from the bladder. Then you just snap it right back on. So you can slide this down in the back. Most new turkey vests now usually come with the bladder holder. I say most. Some of them do. If not, they have a smaller pouch on the back, where this one, this is a turkey tote in the back of it, or game pouch. So it makes it a little bit more difficult. I don't like it sloshing way down in the back of me. So I wanted to do that. And also it gives a little padding when you lean up against a tree right here for the center of your back. I'm a little worried about this hard surface, but anyways, we'll get on to the next thing. So I took these shoulder straps, and it's kind of hard to see probably, but I sewed a black, you can't see it, but I sewed this black liner across the entire back, and I took those straps and sewed underneath it and back to itself. So, I mean, it's heavy duty string that I sewed it with. Most of it, some of it I hand sewed, some of it I had to use a sewing machine, which it was ugly. I'll say that. It was very hard. And then on the front, when I cut the strap off, you see right there, I just cut the top of that off. I should have done it before and after. But then I sewed this black strap all across the side, and I made these little molly clips. By doing that, I didn't know where my sling or my shoulder strap would need to be, but it ended up working out perfect on the front of it. So, let's put this bad boy on. I'll show you real quick. Again, the seat's a little bulky, but it's a lot more sleek than what I did have before here. So if you can see this in the camera, might be easier to go on this angle. If you see this in the camera, the hose tucks away perfectly in behind it. I sewed these two smaller clips on the front here, right here, so I can buckle it. Again, it's out of the way. I do film while I turkey hunt, so I have this little small clip. All I have to do is adjust it right here. This swivels around, so I can adjust this clip how I need to. I have two different styles. This is a new one I'm using this year, so I will be using that this year to integrate with it. All right, so again, front pocket comes open. I got my gloves in here. I keep an extra face mask in case somebody's got one or the wind picks up or vice versa, whatever. This zipper pocket, I just keep a pot call. Great tip I learned this year. I actually just learned put it in a koozie, keep it from beating around, getting broke, especially if you're using glass. Great tip. I leave two strikers in there with it. That's all I carry. This vest does have striker pockets. I don't particularly like them. I like it being right there in case I need to use them. That's pretty much it on the front side of it. Again, on the inside, I keep an extra pair of gloves in here in case I'm out in the field and I'm cleaning it or something. I keep sandpaper in here for my pot calls. In this side pouch here, I don't have it, I just clean my vest out. I don't have any toilet paper. I usually keep toilet paper in there. I keep a headlamp and I keep a pair of loppers. Hey, you want a good headlamp? Home Depot makes a great headlamp. It's got the red, got the couple of different features, got the red and the green. Pretty good for walking. So yeah, I keep those two in there. Again, pretty minimal. The left side, the first pocket here, again, it's got the pull out. I usually keep 3 shells in the bottom. I keep extra ones in the shell holder. I keep my mask in there. And then the first pocket here, I keep a crow call, which I use a lot locating during the day, just blowing around while I'm not calling. And then, this is my trumpet call. A lot of great companies out there making trumpet calls. This is just the one I went with. Yeah, I love this thing. Great tool to have in your pouch. I actually haven't put it in there yet, but a good friend of mine, Richard Holcomb, actually gave me a wing bone, a two wing bone. So I'm gonna be putting that in there. I want to be careful with it, not break it. Inside this pouch, what I carry in this pouch on the inside is my camera. I keep my big camera in here with my tripod because it folds up so small, so it's pretty easy. On the inside of this, I keep a tube call. Great tube call to use, locator. Again, I'll keep snacks and stuff in there. In this pocket, I also keep a battery charger and some supplies for my GoPro, because you never know when you might lose something on the GoPro. I'll put my extra batteries in there. And then in the back, this has a pouch to tote turkeys out in, but I keep a turkey tote in it. I utilize that now. And again, this looks like it's in the way and looks aggravating, but it's really not. I was actually thinking about shortening it up to up here. Haven't done it yet, so I'm probably going to hunt with it a few times to see exactly where I want to use it at. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my turkey vest. I don't have my mouth calls in there yet. They're in my truck, so I've been messing with them, but I just got a little, actually I use a coin pouch. You can find them on Amazon for a couple of dollars. You basically just open it, just snaps open. I'm sure a lot of people have seen the mouth call, the upper holders. So yeah, I just use one of those, and I just keep it usually in one of these zipper pockets here on my trumpet, and that's pretty much it. I did get a Bino harness this year. I have yet to use it. I always wear binoculars. I haven't yet, but I went with a T&K. Our good buddy Alex, he runs one of these. I tried his on several times, and I've noticed in a few videos here recently that Dave Owens is using one. I tell you, the binoculars harness I was really worried about using this because I didn't want it to be in the way, and I'm really worried about it bow hunting, but you know, everybody uses them. But I tell you, the biggest thing I really wanted this for, and it's not on me, so it's not gonna be tight, but was this, and I love these magnets because they flop down, they get out of the way, but the biggest reason is I wanted this rangefinder. So I bought these I don't know what you call them, paracord cables that attaches to it. I really wanted that because I'm so bad about reaching in my bag and fiddling, like, where's my rangefinder? Because I'll forget last minute because I'm worried about everything else. I'm worried about getting the camera set up. I'm worried about, you know, trimming a few limbs out here, you know, making sure I got a shell in my gun or the turkey's approaching real fast. But, you know, with this is really what sold me, because they have these molly clips on the side of this and you can attach it to it. So I'm really looking forward to using that this year. Hope I enjoy it. Again, I think that's pretty much it for my vest dump. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, comment below. Any sewing questions or how I might have got something or got my hands on, you know, maybe these elastic straps, or how I done them, or where I got these rubber straps at, or anything, you know, just shoot us a message and comment below. And good luck this spring, guys.